हाय स्टूडेंट्स, आज आपण एस.वाय. बी.कॉम एग्जाम्पल नंबर 8 पुणे युनिव्हर्सिटी एग्जाम ईयर एप्रिल 2014 टॉपिक प्रॉफिट प्रायर टू इनकॉर्पोरेशन. Sohan Industries Limited was formed to take over the running business from Bharat Traders. Old firm of Bharat Traders, now taken over by Sohan Industries Limited. New company Sohan Industries Limited, with effect from 1st April 2019. The company was incorporated on 31st July 2019 and obtained the certificate of commencement of business on 1st October 2019. Date of certificate 1st October, but registration incorporation on 31st July. Okay, the profit and loss account of the company for the year ended 31st March 2020. Okay, first calculate first working time ratio. First working time ratio. Business taken over on 1st April. Okay, with effect from 1st April 2019 starting date, and profit loss 1st April 2019 and year ending 31st March 2020. Okay, ending date. But incorporation on 31st July. Incorporation on 31st July 2019. Now, before incorporation, that means pre-period, and after incorporation, that means post-period. Complete months, pre-period months up to 31st July complete. At the end, last 31 तारखेपर्यंत म्हणजे including April to July. Months, 4 months. Then post period from after 31st July, next month starts August. That means August to March. August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. That means months, 8 months. Okay, total months, pre-period 4 months and post-period months 8 months. That means a ratio 4:8. In short, single and double 1:2. Then second ratio, sales ratio. Information about sales. Adjustment number first. The turnover of the whole period amounted to rupees 1,12,000. Now total sales 1,12,000. Total sales 1,12,000. Of which, that means out of that, of which rupees 28,000 were related to the period from 1st April to 1st August. 1st August means first day August, that means pre-period only. That means out of that total pre-period 28,000 and post-period remaining amount. Calculate total amount 1,12,000 minus 28,000. That means 84,000. Okay, that means 28:84. Okay, then 84,000, 84 divided by 28, that means 3. Single 1:3. Okay, sales ratio, total sales 1,12,000 out of total sales pre-period 28,000 remaining 84,000 post. That means just cancel the 0, then 20 is to 84, that means 1 is to 3. That means summary time ratio 1 is to 2, that one. Then sales ratio 1 is to 3. Okay, ये मैं आता क्लियर करता हूँ. Adjustment number second, rent of office building was paid at rupees 500 per month up to 1st October 2019, and thereafter it was increased by rupees 100 per month. Okay, calculate actually rent. Now, for 12 months period from April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. Complete 12 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Total 12 months period. Rent of office building actually 500 rupees per month up to 1st October. That means 500 rupees. up to 1st October, that means excluding October. 1 October पासून पुढे 50 रुपये वाढलेले असतील. Rent of office building was paid rupees 500 per month up to 1st October. Up to 1st October means up to the September end. Then from 1st October and thereafter it was increased by rupees 100 per month. That means next period by adding 100 rupees, 500 plus increase by 100 means total 600. Okay. Then out of total 12 months period, up to 31st July, that means pre-period, and next period, post-period, then actual amounts total. बघा किती होते, कॅल्क्युलेट करून बघा. How to calculate? Out of total 12 months period up to 1st October, that means before October only, 500. Then thereafter increase by 100, that means 500 plus 100 means 600. Then actual pre-period amount 2000, and then post-period amount 4000. 600 into pre-period 2000, and then post-period amount total 4600. Okay. Total amount, given amount 6600, total 6600. Okay, that amount distributed for pre-period 2000 and post-period 4600. Okay. Then depreciation. Next working. Depreciation. Depreciation on fixed assets includes rupees 150 for the assets acquired in post incorporation period. Out of total depreciation, 150 post period, and then remaining part to be distributed in the time ratio. Total depreciation 2400. Total depreciation 2400. Okay. Pre and post. Total 2400 but out of total 2,400, 150 for the assets acquired in post period minus 150 for post period. Okay, that means completely 150 post. Then balance, that means balance 2,400 minus 150, 2,250. Out of total 150 completely post, 150 completely post. Remaining part 2,250 in time ratio. In time ratio 1:2. Time ratio 1:2. आपल्याला काय सांगितलं, टोटल डिप्रिशिएशन त्यातला पोस्ट मध्ये 150 म्हणजे बाकीचा प्री मध्ये नाही, तर रिमेनिंग पार्ट टू बी डिवाइड इन दी टाइम रेशो ओनली. 2,250 divided by 3 that means 2:1 1:2. या दोन्हीची टोटल किती येते 3 by dividing 3, that means pre period 750 and into 2 double 1,500. That means as per information 150 post out of total, as per information 150 post, and then remaining amount in the time ratio. जर राहिलेली अमाउंट 2,250 टाइम रेशो मध्ये डिवाइड केली तर प्री पार्टला किती येते आणि पोस्ट पार्टला किती येते, तर प्री पार्ट 750 and post part 1,650. That is actual depreciation. टोटल पैकी पार्टली पोस्ट आणि तो जर मायनस केला तर बाकी किती राहतो 2,250 आणि हा टाइम रेशो मध्ये डिवाइड करा. प्री आणि पोस्ट साठी प्री टोटल 750 ओनली आणि पोस्ट 1,650. 150 प्लस टाइम रेशो नुसार शेअर झालेला म्हणजे depreciation. Actual pre-period 750 is to 1,650. Okay. Next, interest to vendor. Interest to vendor. Total rupees 1,050 given. And as per information, PC, that means purchase consideration, was discharged, that means paid by the company, by the new company, limited company, on 30 September 2019. That means that amount, that interest amount up to 30 September period. That means total period April, May, June, July, August, and 30 September means up to September end. The total period amount 1,050. Then out of total period, pre-period months in corporation date up to July, that means pre, that is the pre-period, and remaining post period. That means 4 months and 2 months. Out of total up to 30 September months, 6 months. Out of 6 months, pre-period 4 months and post-period 2 months. That means double, single, ratio 2:1. Then 1,050, 1050 divided by 3. 2 period 700 and 350. Okay. Total amount 1,050 divided by 3 into 2, and 1,050 divided by 3 into 1, 350. That means pre-period interest to vendor 700 is to 350. Okay. Third, format in the books of Soham Limited, statement showing profit prior to incorporation for the year ending 31st March 2020. Table, particulars, basis, ratio, total amount, P and post. First, income part, gross profit and share transfer fee. Credit side accounts, that means income. Then debit side means expenses, losses. Expenses मध्ये मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग एक्सपेन्सेस, डेबिटची टोटल लिस्ट लोड करून घ्या, त्याच्या अमाउंट सहित त्याच्या समोर करा आणि त्याचे बेसिस मी तुम्हाला दिलेले आहेत, शिवाय त्याचे रेशो आहेत. इथपर्यंतचा पार्ट कंप्लीट करा. मी वर्किंग तुम्हाला करून दाखवतो. ओके, तर आता आपण जे वर्किंग केलेलं होतं त्या ऍक्च्युअल अमाउंट्स कॅल्क्युलेट केल्या होत्या. डिप्रिशिएशनची, रेंट आणि इंटरेस्ट वेंडर, त्या अमाउंट प्री आणि पोस्ट मध्ये आपण नोट करून घेऊ. तर डिप्रिशिएशन ऑन फिक्स्ड असेट्स प्री पिरियड 750 and post period 1650. Then rent amount actual total 6,600, 2,000 pre and post period 4,600. Then interest to vendor 1,050 total, pre period 700 and post period 350. ओके, आता याच्यामध्ये ज्या पोस्टच्या अमाउंट आहेत, अंडर रायटिंग कमिशन पोस्ट 3,750 पोस्ट पीरियड. देन डेव्हलपमेंट एक्सपेन्सेस पोस्ट पीरियड 2,800. ओके, तर पोस्ट हे दोन्ही पोस्ट. शेअर ट्रान्सफर फीज 2,500 पोस्ट पीरियड. हे आपण ॲज पर इन्फॉर्मेशन नोट केलेच आहे. हा पण इन्कम आहे, हा पोस्ट पीरियड साठी आहे 1,000. आता बाकी राहिलेला फक्त अमाउंट आपल्याला डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करायचे आहेत. तर फर्स्ट 80,000 जीपी सेल्स रेशो 1:3. 80,000 divided by 4 ratio 1:3. 80,000 divided by 4 into 1, that means 20,000, and remaining 3 shares 60,000. Then management expenses 12,000 divided by 3 into 1 4,000 and into 2 8,000. Next 1,200 divided by 3, that means 400 and 800. Okay. Then selling expenses 1:3. 1 plus 3 4, that means 4,000, 1,000 and 3,000. Then miscellaneous expenses 9,000. 9,000 divided by 3, that means 3,000 and 6,000. तुम्ही calculate करा. 4,000 4 times, that means 1,000 and 3,000. Then 900, that means 300 and 600. Then 800 divided by 4. 800 divided by 4, that means 200 and 600. Then packing expenses 4,000 and 4,000, that means 1,000 and 3,000. Last one, distribution expenses 6,000 divided by 4, that means 1,500 and 4,500. ओके, तर चेक करा, नोट करा. फर्स्ट इनकम टोटल 80 plus 1, total income 81,000. Pre-period 20 and post-period 61,000. That means 61,000 plus 20 means 81,000. Okay. Same expenses total. Pre-period expenses from that. Okay. That means total 61,000 expenses. Then pre-period expenses 15,850. Check करा तुम्ही कॅल्सीवरती. And 45,150. Okay. 45,150. Now net profit or loss हे प्रत्येक वेळेस कॅल्क्युलेट करून दिलेला आहे, पण आता शॉर्ट मध्ये तुम्हाला लक्षात येईल की इन्कम मायनस एक्सपेन्स मीन्स नेट प्रॉफिट. इन्कम मायनस एक्सपेन्स मीन्स नेट प्रॉफिट. 81,000 minus 61,000, that means net profit 20,000. चेक करा तुमच्या प्रॉफिट लॉस मध्ये 20,000 एमपी आहे. आता सेम प्री पिरियड 20,000 minus 15,850, that means 4,150, that means capital profit. Which capital? Same post period 61,000 minus 45,150, that means 15,850, that means revenue. आणि या दोन्हीची टोटल करून बघा. 15,850 plus 4,150 20,000. हाच प्रॉफिट पुढे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होतो. या दोन्हीची टोटल तेवढीच येते. टॅली झालेला आहे. तुम्ही चेक करा, काय डाऊट असेल तर विचारा. ओके. तर हे एक्झाम्पल तुमच्या नोट्स मधून एक्झाम्पल नंबर 8 आहे. नोट्स असतीलच, नसतील तर कलेक्ट करा. काही डाऊट असेल तर विचारा. ओके. टोटल वर्किंग पण दिलेलं आहे आणि सोल्युशन पण.